Hi everybody, Ninja Boy here. Oh yeah. Shotguns. I love shotguns. Whether you're a man, a woman, a mentally insane person, you can't go wrong with shotguns. Whether it's pump action with slam fire or a double barrel shotgun, you really cannot go wrong with shotguns at all. Shotguns are probably my favorite kind of Nerf blaster out there. Or probably my favorite kind of gun in general. Like, I really love to use them in first-person shooters like Destiny and whatnot. But Nerf decided to make probably their best shotgun in 2013 when Zombie Strike hit the market. And that is, of course, the Nerf Zombie Strike Sledgefire. Okay, now this gun has appeared a few times in my videos before. I did a video where I broke one of them and explained how it broke and made a stupid video on how one piece could have possibly hit my eye or whatever. But this one thankfully hasn't broken on me yet, and it works like a charm. So, it is now time we do a proper review on the Sledgefire. Maybe might be my second favorite Nerf blaster of all time, behind the Double Strike. Now, the Sledgefire is a pretty unique blaster because for the first time ever, Nerf blasters fire from shells. And no, not like shell projectile, I mean like shell that holds 3 darts and shoots 3 at the same time. Sure, because you're shooting 3 darts at the same time from the same, plunger tube, the firing rate is not, or the, how far the 3 darts are gonna go will pale in comparison to how much 1 dart will go. But shotguns are not meant for range, they're meant for more like close combat action. So if you get hit by 3 darts, you're obviously gonna have a lot more damage to deal with, as opposed to just 1 dart. And obviously, I love chaos. Shotguns, they bring a lot of chaos, so with the combination of chaos and power and damage that it does, you can't go wrong with this blaster. Now, again, with how unique this blaster is, these shells are the only way that you can fire from this gun. This gun does not take any other shells besides this shell right here. You cannot use shells from like the Trilogy or the Shell Strike. Those shells will not work with this. It will only work with these specific shells. And unless if you 3D print them like I had with one of mine, you're basically out of luck if you don't have any of these. Now, a tip if you want to use this for a Nerf battle. I'm not a professional, like, Nerf blaster, Nerf war guy or whatever. I don't do, like, Humans vs. Zombies or HVZ kind of stuff. I don't go to events like that. However, if you are in a Nerf war, do not chuck your shells. Do not throw your shells. If you're done with them, put your shell back just like this. So, if you want to grab some darts, put them in there, you can do just that. Oh, and about 3D printing your shells, you can do that. You can do it just how as my dad did it. You don't have to have, like, the tiny, barrel parts in the actual shells. Like, you can just have your shell just like this, and it'll work pretty fine. And also, Dad, who is behind masterpieces like our modified Nerf blasters, such as the Super Dad Mod Edition modified Vinyl Fire here. And he is also responsible for... I gotta find it. I have so many Nerf blasters. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Ah. Nope. Ah, no, get out of my face. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Refreshing. Okay. There it is. I found it. Oh no. Oh god, it's stuck. It's stuck. Oh, there it goes. He is also responsible for the Rapid Fire Extreme. I know, it's literally just the Rapid Fire without the shell part of it, but who cares? So yeah, he is responsible for both of these modified Nerf blasters. So he's basically my Nerf blaster engineering expert, if you want to call him that. So, obviously, I was missing a shell from the Nerf blaster. So I had Dad 3D print me a shell, and it works like a charm. In fact, the shell actually fires better than the standard shells. So if you do it correctly, then you can have a 3D printed shell fire better than a standard Nerf shell from the sledgefire. Alright, so I got my chronograph right here. The room is a mess now. Don't worry, I clean up my messes. So, here it is with the standard shell. I'm going to fire two, well, both standard shells that I have, right here. 42.6, and this is when you're firing all three of them, by the way. 40.5, and here is the 3D printed shell. 59.6. Holy cow. That is a more than 15-foot difference between this and this. A more than 15-foot difference. Let's fire it again so we can get an average. Average from these shells so far is 41 feet. $56.4. So we have about a 57.5 average right there. You know what? Let's try doing it. Let's try singles now, because I feel like we could get a difference if we do singles. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't think it really matters where you put the dart at. It's just that as long as it's loaded inside the blaster, you're good to go. So Oh, 62.3 with single shell, or single shot shell. Let's, oh no, I dropped the shell. 41.3. Okay, so I think it really does. You know, let's do that again, because I feel like I was a little too close. You know, when you fire one with a chronograph, if you're like a little too close or a little too far, it doesn't read as accurate as, you know, one or the other. Oh no, it's just, oh well. Okay, so with single shot now, from the 3D printed shell, 27 point, huh. So I guess it really depends on where the dart is being placed inside the shell. That's interesting. Or is it a team effort for the... Oh, this time it didn't fire. Expect that to happen when you have a 3D printed shell. Just turn it over. Huh, so I guess it is a team effort for this one. Let's test my theory out. Yep. The first two shots I took were on the 20 to 30 range. That shot I just took right there was a 54.5 to 7. So yeah, let's put that to the side, fix the camera. Come on. Come on. There we go. So, in conclusion, I love the sledgefire. I love, yeah, this is like the only, like, shell Nerf blaster I have until I get the Doom Cannon. Please, I need that Doom Cannon right now. As soon as I can I'm a simple person. When I see shotgun, I really want shotgun. Very simple person right here. So if I see shotgun, I really want shotgun. Hopefully it goes on sale, quickly, yeah, so I can get it for a really good price. I don't know, maybe when I get the Doom Cannon, it could rival this for my second favorite Nerf blaster of all time. Yeah, maybe the Sledgefire is my second favorite Nerf blaster of all time. It's super fun, it could be really useful as a great backup weapon. You know, there's nothing like loading in a shell, close that, and then boom, seeing 3 darts at the same time, shoot out. The Zombie Strike cartoons said it the best. 3 darts at once? You gotta be kidding me. So yeah, that is my video on the Nerf Zombie Strike Sledgefire. Make sure you like, subscribe, send this video to a friend, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.